Hey guys, I'm Morthadon and we are here for Boruto episode 68. Man, it's actually been a bit since I recorded because, well, to sum it up quickly, I recorded the two fairy tale episodes I did this week way early and then edited them later. And there was no My Hero Academia, so I didn't have to do that. So basically, I don't think I've recorded since Thursday or Friday night, and it's currently like Wednesday, which is the longest I've gone in a bit without recording. But regardless, we are in the middle of a little or not two-part, sorry. We're in the middle like a mini series little arc thing that's going on where they're doing a mission to protect a movie star or a couple movie stars, and there's someone from the I believe it's the is it the Hidden Mist Village? Possibly. The one with like the lines attacked them and everything, and it's very goofy, a little cringy with a Cho being attracted to the actor, which makes sense when like someone younger is attracted to an older actor. I'm sure that happens all the time in real life. It's just really awkward the way the older guy is handling it, in my opinion. But regardless, I am looking forward to seeing what happens next. So we have, I think we ended off with Cho possibly becoming part of the show, so that'll be interesting. But yeah, so I say let's just hop right into it, shall we? Alrighty, so for your full lengthers, we're gonna start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Cool. Yeah, Romeo and Juliet. A little bit of recap, I think. Yeah, kiss scene. That's right. I wasn't sure if it was her that had the kiss scene or not. So she can just keep doing that, huh? Freaking Cho. Okay, so she does have a kissing scene with him. That's awkward. Oh boy. And the intro. By the way, guys, you might have noticed that my room has changed a tiny bit. I have the air conditioner out that was right up there, and the curtain is now down. So if you're wondering why things look a little different, that's why. Do 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 do. Oh, excuse me. Feels good not having to minimize this opening anymore. Do 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 do. Alrighty. Super Chocho Kiss mode. Wasn't the last one like Super Chocho Butterfly mode or whatever? I have a feeling that's a trend. Probably gonna be Super Chocho something next episode. God damn it. God, that's actually kind of creepy. Is she gonna transform? Wait, what? Wait, so is he trying to remove... Like, did they just try to remove a kiss scene because... I'm confused about that, and they're adding another one in another scene? I don't know. Anyway. Hmm. Hmm. Spooky. The show must go on. Hmm. Interesting. This guy's even more like a douche than she was. Man, I don't think I could ever do acting like that. I can imagine doing the same scene, like, a bunch of times. Like, I know as long as you do it well, they don't have to usually do too many retakes, but... okay, that's why she wanted to make it, like, really good. Interesting. I'm wondering if there's. I mean, it obviously seems like there's more to it. Like there's a. Like she doesn't want to leave, but she's being forced for some reason. No, no, my hand just moved on its own. God. I agree. Mitsuki. So I'm wondering if this guy has some connection to the girl that has to leave the show but doesn't seem to really want to. I don't know. Could the attacker be the girl? I don't know. Oh my god. This is gonna be awkward, isn't it? God. So creepy. Good job, Sarada. Hmm. Poor Sarada. Big old fancy dress. Wait, so is she playing a different part now, or I don't understand this show. You know what I was just thinking about? Random thought in this awkward episode is, do people propose like that in Japan? Is that just like a universal thing? I just thought that was interesting. You know how there's so many cultural differences in, you know, Japan versus America and stuff like that, that it's kind of interesting that that one carries over. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of others that carry over. You're dangerous in all sorts of ways. Hmm. So he put her in her dress. Hmm. God. Alright. See if we're gonna get some real. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I wonder about that too. God. This guy's a dick. Yeah. God damn it. Shadow position jutsu. Hmm. Hmm. I thought she was the mean one, but I actually feel bad for her now. Putting up with all this crap, I see why she's mean. God damn it, Chocho. Oh god. Oh, she's gonna get bigger. And rest in peace, the dress. Their faces. Beatsuki's just indifferent. Oh god. It's like she molted. Hmm. That the poor girl. God damn it. Will he recognize her too? God damn it. The ring still fits? How does that work? I guess maybe her fingers don't change size too much. He's doing the same thing that she was just talking about, and then he never does it. Wow. This guy is the worst. Now I feel bad for Chocho. It is her career, you know. The better you are in a position while acting, I'm sure has a great effect on whether you get another job or not. Oh, here's this guy. Oh. Okay, so he's no one we know. Well, he's no one, like, that's a part of the production that we've seen so far. Alright, and that's it. Damn, okay. Ah. Oh boy. This episode is strange. Do 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 do. I remember saying last episode that I think I was too busy watching this ending to realize that I enjoy the song. Or maybe I said that for Shield Hero. But I don't know, I like the song. I say it like almost every time I watch an opening or ending. Oh well. It's the truth. Alright. Alrighty, guys, so that is the end of episode 68 of Boruto. Another awkward one. This one was definitely way more awkward than the last one. I apologize for, well, I guess if you're watching this in full length, you'll see how little I talked, but I'll probably be editing it down to, the scenes I actually did talk and stuff like that, so it won't look as bad for you YouTube people. But I felt like there was a lot of moments where I was just sitting there watching, and not really reacting, mainly because, like, this episode is very awkward with how essentially this episode we got to see the true colors of the Tomaru or whatever his name is. I don't even care to remember that jackass's name. We got to see his true colors. He's not a very nice guy. He, obviously it felt a little weird in the first episode with how into Chocho he seemed, when Chocho seems like a kid in the show and he seems like an adult. But regardless of that, even his nice side isn't exactly nice. He could tell that, her little attitude, she was faking it because she really liked him, and he just wanted to tease her a bit, is what he said, which is messed up. And then what's even more messed up is when he finally saw Chocho in her normal form, and she has the ring, and she's literally handing it to him. He says, "Why don't you give me the ring?" He could have just took it, for one. She was handing it to him. But instead he decides to say, "You'll never get one of those. Fat girls aren't my type." Like, that's messed up. Like, okay, I understand that there's people in this world that looks, dictate how they feel about other people, on an emotional standpoint like that. But it's not something you say to someone. You can have those feelings, like, sure, I have nothing against people that are like, oh yeah, I only date, skinny, attractive girls or whatever. But if you say it, like, it's so unnecessary to say to someone, oh, fat girls aren't my type and you're a fat girl, Like, what? It's messed up. But, and actually, last episode, it wasn't that I didn't like the Ashina girl. I just thought she was, mean, But it turns out that she's just trying to act professionally on this, movie set, and this guy is just, going around being a douche to everybody, telling people, oh, I'll give you an autograph later, too, okay? I'm just a little busy, and then walks away and never does it, stuff like that. Yeah, so I can understand her attitude, Obviously, when Sarada's apologizing, she didn't have to be, that mean, but she does make a good point, like I said during the episode, this is her, career, her livelihood, and now her dress is ripped, Chocho hasn't given the ring back, things are, getting messed up. This is her last one before she finally gets to leave the show and, leave her douchebag of a partner and everything, and hopefully she's probably hoping she gets a better job, and, if this show ends in, like, a flop with her last performance being subpar, then it's probably harder to get a job, I imagine. I don't know anything about, movie business in real life or anything, but I imagine how good you do in the performance of some of your roles dictates how more easily you get a different job, in acting and stuff like that. So, I don't know. It was definitely a weird episode. There was so many of, like, the almost kissing scenes and not quite, and then Chocho gets mad. It was kind of, like, overplayed a little too much, I feel like. The first time it was, like, a little silly, and then the second time I was just okay, and then I think it happened a third time, and I was like, alright, I'm done with this. But, obviously, this whole side story that's going on with the person that's actually trying to attack, I don't know who he is. We saw him briefly at the end, but we only saw, like, the back of his head, which he's bald, unless he has, like, one of those bald caps on to make him look bald. Or if he normally does wear hair on the set and he has a wig on when he's on the set. I don't think it's someone we've seen. I was thinking maybe it was someone dressing up as someone from another village, trying to, like, stop the show for some reason. I don't know. I thought it was going to be, like, something a little deeper, but I'm starting to think it might not be as deep. It might just be some random guy that's targeting him. I still think they're targeting him for a reason other than, like, oh, you know, the show's ending and we don't want it to end or something, or we don't want this actress to leave, so we're gonna attack it. I don't know. I forget what the motivations were from the first episode, why they said this, like, what part of the death threat that was sent. I forget what other reasoning was there. I felt like there was something else there, but either way, I definitely find it, you know, the attacking stuff seems more compelling. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure next episode is the last episode in this, like, little I believe I was told it was a 3-part mini arc, so there might be more action next episode, because I'm assuming that guy we saw at the end is gonna attack again, so that'll be cool. We'll get some fighting. You know, this episode didn't have any fighting. It was basically just Chocho focused, and, you know, kiss tease, kiss tease, kiss tease, and, you know, him being a douchebag to other people when he's not around Chocho, except for the end where he was around Chocho but didn't know it and just was mean, you know. But that basically summed up the whole episode right there. But, you know, there was some funny scenes and stuff like that. So I will say the first episode definitely more funny. I enjoyed the first one a bit more. Plus we got some action and stuff like that. So hopefully the next one will be a bit better with the more action and stuff. But I think it's mostly, like, all I really had to say about this episode. I kind of hope that Chocho gets some kind of redemption. You know, I don't know how she's gonna feel. You know, there's some women that will get talked... Well, I shouldn't say that. There's some people, I'm sure men do it too, that get talked down to but still like the other person. Almost like you hear those relationships where one spouse is being abused and they still, like, defend the abuser, you know, whether it's a husband or a wife abusing a husband or wife. Usually the person being abused will be like, oh no, he only or she only does it every now and then, you know, it's not that big of a deal, don't worry about it, he's usually a nice guy, and stuff like that. You hear that a lot, and it's kind of messed up, you know. It's like a mini form of Stockholm syndrome, you know, and I don't know if she's gonna be the same way, where she's gonna still like him after what he said to her, or if she's just gonna, like, go along with the mission until it's over and just be sad, you know. But I definitely, you know, as goofy as Chocho has been and, you know, a bit unreasonable these past 2 episodes, I felt really bad for her at the end, because regardless of how, like, you know, silly and weird she's been, no one deserves to be talked to like she did at the end, so yeah, guys. Anyways, I look forward to seeing how this little mini-series concludes, and I'm also very much looking forward to seeing how these next episodes will, you know, pass this mini-arc, where we're gonna go next, like, what the next arc is gonna be. I have a feeling we might find out, you know, who is gonna become Chunin, if I'm gonna have a prediction for the future, because briefly before... I forget if it was episode 66 or 65, but one of those two, we had Shikamaru talking to Naruto in the Hokage office, saying that they could just pick someone like last year, the people who they thought were worthy, so it'll be interesting to see who becomes Chunin. I wonder if it'll be, you know, someone like, you know... It'd be kind of weird, like, if they did Shikadai again, you know, because last time Shikamaru, in the first Chunin exams of Naruto, was the one that, even though they got interrupted, he became Chunin because they felt he deserved it because of the intellect that he showed. and I felt like either Sarada or Shikadai are the options that really like made it far, you know? They made it pretty far, they did pretty good tactically and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm kind of hoping it's Sarada over Shikadai just to change the pace from Naruto, so it's not just like, you know, another one of the shoot, what is their last name? Oh, they say it too. They say like the such and such clan known for the shadow possession jutsu. I can't remember, but I guess I just kind of don't want it to be another one of that clan, you know. But I could believe it if they do it, you know. It would make sense because of the way the tuning exams go. But I guess I'm putting my chips in for Sarada to become a Chunin after all of this. But it'll be interesting to see who they choose if they do decide to choose someone. Maybe they'll just decide not to. But and then from there, I don't know, for like an actual arc, I don't know what we're gonna be getting into. Maybe it'll be some more like mini arc ones, kind of like the Kagura one over in the I'm so bad with the village names. Okay, no, the village hidden in the mist, is that the one? If that's the case, then that's definitely not the one of the guy attacking. Is it Village Hidden in the Rain or something? I'm pretty sure it was the Rain one, right? Where Pain was originally from. That's the symbol that the attacker in this little mini-series that's going on is from. I can't remember what that village is called, though. I guess it's not Hidden in the Mist, because I'm pretty sure Hidden in the Mist is where Kagura is from, with Chojuro as the Hokage, or not the Hokage, the Mizukage, I think it's called. So yeah. Either way, I wonder if it'll be another, you know, like 5-6 episode little arc or something that we'll get, or maybe a few more than that, or something that isn't like, you know, insanely plot heavy. You know, some of the stuff that we had is very plot heavy, and then some of the other arcs we've had have been like, you know, kind of like mini arcs like this, but this is like super mini arc. This is super goofy, so I don't know. I'm looking forward to whatever comes next, though. But yeah, guys, I think that's gonna sum it up for me. Hopefully you enjoyed my reaction of what there was reaction to, because this is, like I said, a silly episode. Some of the parts I didn't find as funny as the last episode, so my reaction wasn't as amazing as, you know, some of the other ones. But hopefully you enjoyed regardless, and yeah. If you want to support the channel, you can click that subscribe button. You can also go into the description and check out the Patreon link, where you can get access to early access and full-length content if you're interested in that for all of my shows and everything. And it supports me, and I very much appreciate it if you guys do end up doing that. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching once again, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.